Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And y'all know how we do. Before we get started, I need you to do me a quick solid. You know what we need you to do. Is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn your post notification bell on before we go live so you will know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know unless the notification bell is on. So go ahead, click that bell, because we got some good things for you today. Because my boy Boog stopped by the homie Dukethescoop and let everybody know what's up. They talked on a myriad of things. They talked Travis, they talked Shedeur, they talked Peter, they talked life in general. And Boog gave us the knowledge, gave us some things to think about, and some things that we didn't know about Shedeur. He gave us some things that we didn't know about Travis. Gave us kind of an update on how everything is looking. And I'm gonna give you a small peek into what Boog had to say about Shedeur, because I found it kind of interesting. And Boog also did one other thing. He gave some love to the one and only Cleveland media member that we respect more than anything, more than any of those other Cleveland media members. Now, we ain't saying they didn't get no love, but G. Bush is that guy, because G. Bush stands on 10 toes down and he don't waver. Even though they don't like what he says, even though they try to make his opinion smaller than what it is. This is why I've been telling you, G. Bush is going to be the sole member of the Cleveland media that gets those interviews that a lot of people in Cleveland are trying to get, because G. Bush is one of the most trustworthy members of that media conglomerate in Cleveland. But we're gonna get into it. But y'all know, before we get into anything, we need y'all to do one thing, and that's hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that follow button. You know what I'm saying? Turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we going live or dropping this heat. But we got some bankers. We got another banker, because Boog Knight is back on the scene, and we finna get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all know I'm ready. Let go. Let go.
Yo, what's poppin', people? It's your boy Snacks. Tap in, hit that like. Let's go. We about to turn this up. Come on in, showtime. Vibe on lock, big Snacks on the mic, yeah. We run the block, sports, culture, life. Real talk only, no fake vibes here. Keep it raw, never phony. Shedeur making noise, Brown feeling the heat. Cleveland loud, but we breaking it elite. Coachprime got motion, Buffs on fire. Buff Nation rise up, we taking it higher. Hey! Hey! Another banger. Feel that? We live. See you aunties tapped in. Yeah, I see the crew. Unks locked in, showing love to Angel re-shining, dream taking flight. ATL Barbie got the whole gang bright, from the Browns to the Bucks. Yeah, we stay on go. Big Snacks bring flavor every single show. Laugh, learn by facts, stay tight. This what the real ones pull up every night, like the video. Subscribe right now. Big Snacks bringing heat, yeah, we shut it down. Hit that bell, don't miss the way. Sports, culture, life, this the lane we pay. Like the video. Subscribe, tap in, good vibe, real talk, let it begin. Yo, what's poppin', people? You know who it is. Big Snacks back, yeah, we handling biz. Hey, it's dangerous. Cleveland, stand up. Colorado, let's ride. See you on in a dream, fly high. Angel Reese, talk heavy. Shedeur, keep cooking. Coach Prime, keep shining. Big snacks in the building. Like, subscribe, let's get it.
Now, Dukethescoop and Boog sat down and had a conversation. I'm going to give you a piece of it. You ain't going to get all of it. But they said a few things that I think you might want to hear. So let's
handle that. Did you gain a newfound respect for him going through all of that and then seeing how he managed in the public eye? I mean, you got to think about it. Dad, Hall of Famer, fighting for his life.
Right.
People taking shots at my dad even when he's sick.
Right.
People taking shots at me and my talent and my ability, unfounded. Nobody ever produced the interview video. Now, you know, if the interview was crazy, we'd have saw it by now, right?
They would have loved that shit.
Bro, if we got every Young Thug conversation, you know, we would have got something for Shedeur, right?
Correct.
Okay. But this is someone that you've seen grow up. How was it? Like did you gain a newfound respect for Shedeur during that time with how he handled all of this?
Man, my level of love and respect for Shedeur has always been at the highest level. So for me, with him, I don't think it was newfound respect. I just think it was something that was already there that I just like. In a perfect world, he handled things how I would have liked him to handle it in a perfect world when things don't go his way. Cause for so long, he's defied all odds, he's beat all odds, and he's always been able to some way take a losing situation and turn it into a winning situation. And no matter how unorthodox he got, he always never seemed to seem flustered. And I think that was always special about him. But this here was a different monster. Right. Different stage, and so he didn't respond no other way that I didn't want him to, but I wasn't sure because again, it's different level. But he did exactly everything I would have wanted him to do, and therefore I know he is who he say he is. Because again, man, anybody else that would have broken, bro, like that would have broke. So now you see the difference between last year and this year. Like his whole mindset and everything is just totally different. Like. At this point, I think he just more appreciate life more than like football is football, but just being where he at in life and seeing how life can go and how crazy it get, how people can turn on you, how how some people who didn't like you could end up loving you, and like just everything. And it go both ways. I think for him, he just like just staying in the moment and just being where his feet are. I think that's been the biggest thing with him moving forward. Like he just wherever his feet are, that's where he's at this point. Like and mentally, that's all you can ask for when you're trying to go where you're trying to go in his position. Just be where your feet are.
What was the high point for you last year as someone that's close to Shedeur, rooted for Shedeur, not only just as someone that you work with, but someone that you just know is a good person and has worked for it? What was the high point? We could talk. There's so many lows. Let's talk about a high point for you last year.
2. First one is, the way he went into Vegas and got that win on his first start.
Yeah.
That nobody else before him was able to do. And in a situation where, again, it wasn't favorable for him, the team, then as they went on the season, knowing that, you're losing a lot of your top playmakers, you're losing your offensive line, your protection, and you still finding ways to go win the game. And, you won your last game of the season on the road with a game-winning drive to set up the game-winning field goal, like those things. But I think also, too, like, giving him his just due is saying, hey, man, no matter how it happened or how it shaped out, you're a Pro Bowl quarterback. No matter, you can say what you want, you say what you think he shouldn't get, I don't care. None of that matter. The resume says going into his second year, he's a one-time Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah.
Does that. And that there is like, hey, man, you earned that.
Does it ever bother you when you see the discrepancy between how the Pro Bowl is used when mentioning Shedeur versus other people? And not just Deshaun Watson or just anybody. Because when you hear it with Shedeur, it sounds like, but he's still a Pro Bowler. But
still a Pro Bowler.
when sometimes like and we hear Pro Bowl, 3-4 time Pro Bowler is used as a qualifier as a sign of what he's capable of doing. Do you ever, does that discrepancy ever bother you?
Never, man. Never, because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with Shedeursanders, there's so many goalpost movers out here. And they went from saying, oh, he's going to be the greatest CFL quarterback, he's going to be the greatest UFL quarterback, and you know, all that stuff they were saying, and now he's a Pro Bowl NFL quarterback. So at the end of the day, you know, don't move the goalposts now. It don't work for me, so you can say all you want. I just know what their resume going to say. No matter what, how, it's going to still say Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So yeah, when people talk, because again, today, the people who are talking about it ain't accomplished nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, it don't bother me. One way.
In that Cleveland media who's held it down, who I think is giving everybody a first shot, G. Bush, man. Like, shout out to G. Bush. Like, G. Bush has from day one, I felt like I ain't never met him, but through you and like I almost feel like a cousin. And talk about G. Bush and what he's meant to not only just for Shedeur, but to be a fair voice when there wasn't a lot of fair voices in this topic.
One word.
G. Bush. Yeah. I'm the scorekeeper. Got the whole crowd with me. G. Bush. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the scorekeeper. Got the whole town listening. G. Bush. Yeah.
Authenticity. Like, he's a guy who's so authentic and so, you can tell when black men are confident in who they are and they embrace who they are. And he's one of them guys, he know who he is, and you know, he don't need validation. He don't need outside validation for who he is as a man, as a person, first and foremost. Right. And I think that translates into the way he approaches his professional life. And I can sit back and watch guys and tell when they secure and you know, and they masculine, and I can also sit back and tell when some of the other guys, you know, might have been picked on in high school. They always want, you know, now they want to take it out on somebody else. You know,
right.
I can tell when they insecure, they want to bleed their insecurities on somebody else. Like, you can tell the difference. So for G. Bush, it's understanding that, you know, he's a man first, and he's giving everybody a fair shake. He's never quick to judge, and he also wants to let it see. So and when he speaks on things, he wants to know exactly what he's speaking on. He just don't want to throw something at the wall and hope it stick. You know, so yeah, he's been more than great. And that's what I think, and again, that credit him, that helps him in journalism and professionalism and those things, because of who he is as a man first. And those things translate into his professional life. And I think a lot of guys in Cleveland just don't have that. And, you know, when you're dealing with loser mentalities and those insecurities bleed out more than ever when you're dealing with that type of mindset. And, you know, because think about it, most of the guys that are real critical and just, you know, refuse to see the good, always want to see the bad, those are guys who just, you know, I don't look at them as real. They're not. I don't think they're strong men at heart. I don't think they're strong men, and you can tell by the way they speak and some of the things.
And that's right. Much love to Boog and my boy Dukethescoop. You see the Alabama sign. Duke went to Auburn. You know what I'm saying? He's still well respected down there in the South. But if you don't know Boog Knight's story, if you don't know who he is when it comes to Shedeursanders and Travis Hunter, I suggest you go back and watch the first interview from Dukethescoop, or the first interview from G. Bush with Boog, or even Boog's first interview on ESPN Cleveland. Boog has been around for a while, before the Jackson State and all of that. Boog has been that guy. And when Shedeur moved to Cleveland, Boog was right by his side, putting in that work. So much respect to Boog, who is a part of Young Money, APAA talent agency. You know what I'm saying? They doing good work. Their new acquisition, Peter Woods. I think Peter was drafted, 27th, 28th in the draft in the first round this season. big dude, smooth swagger. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know who Boog Knight is, you might want to go check a few things out. Follow him on Instagram. But if you want to see the rest of that interview, you're going to have to go by Dukethescoop channel. I can't give you everything. You're going to have to go sub to Duke, watch the video, and if you want to keep up on Colorado and a few other things, Auburn, you know, Dukethescoop. That's where you want to be. You know, I broke the story last year when Duke was let go from all the three. You know, I was dropping knowledge on people, and you know, but Duke's that dude. One day I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna interview Duke. One day I'm gonna interview Boog, because I got some questions. I got some questions. Well, me and Duke will chop it up one day. You know, big ass shout out to G. Bush. They showed him a bunch of love, and they respect Bush up there in Cleveland. Ain't no doubt. If y'all following me and you listening to me, I'm telling you, you're not subscribed to G. Bush, you gonna miss a whole lot, because G. Bush gonna get all them interviews. Everything that everybody in Cleveland want, they don't go right on over there to G. Bush. G. Bush got his own studio. He don't need nobody else's time. He can do it on his own. But anyway, y'all know how we do. We gonna get out of here. We gonna holler at y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching. And before y'all leave, you know what I need you to do. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. Do all the things. And don't forget to hit that little star down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. If you knew what time it was, I'm finna go to bed. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. You know I love you. I'm out of here. One love. Peace out.
Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Big snacks in the building, man, it's all above. G. Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix, Mac Dog TV, Money Man, that's the click. Hey, hit that bell, ding, don't miss a thing. Hey, leave a comment, talk to me, let your voice ring. Let's go. Share with your people, share with your crew. If you're rocking with Big Snap.